Well, Hillary Clinton's daughter, Chelsea Clinton, nobody should care about Chelsea Clinton. She hasn't done anything interesting other than be the daughter of the Clintons, but they put her on things all the time. We have to pretend that she's worth listening to. She was on The View, and here's noted racist Sonny Hostin talking about how the Republicans are going to steal the election.
Your mom, Secretary Hillary Clinton, recently warned that right-wing extremists already have a plan to literally steal the next presidential election. I agree with her on that. But when we pressed Senator Ted Cruz, who was here on the show recently.
I'm sorry I didn't bring a prop.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have your prop?
I don't have your prop in your
okay.
Yeah.
Well, when we pressed him on the MAGA Republicans' election denial, he did whip out some sort of prop, and he argued that your mother did the same thing after the 2016 election. What's your reaction
funny, Sonny,
to that?
because I'm pretty sure that I remembered that next day I was standing behind her when she conceded.
Yes.
And that she said while she had campaigned very hard against President Trump, she hoped that he would be a president for all Americans.
Yeah.
That, of course, is not what ultimately happened. And so, you know, I think that Senator Cruz just might have a slightly different memory.
Okay, so she's so deeply disingenuous right there. It's incredible. She says already, well, this is what Hillary said. They already have a plan. Now, where is the plan? How come Hillary didn't be like, hey, I printed it out. Here's the plan, right? Now, they're making fun of Ted Cruz for having props because you may remember on The View last week, Ted Cruz bust out paper, and on the paper, he had the evidence of a gajillion times, roughly, that Democrats challenged the election. Now, Chelsea is right. In one, I'll give the devil his due. Chelsea is right that the day after the election, Hillary did not concede that night, if you remember correctly. There's a lot of people that said she was extremely drunk that night. I don't know if it's true. That's just what I heard. What are you going to do? Ban me from YouTube? But the next morning she did concede, except she then, over the course of the 4 years of the Trump presidency, along with the major media outlets and big tech, they all worked to undermine Trump at every level. When she repeatedly said he was an illegitimate president who knows, I think she said, what was the line, Connor? He knows he's not a legitimate president. She called him illegitimate on Twitter and then said he knows he's not, on video, a legitimate president.
I believe he knows he's an illegitimate president. He knows that there were a bunch of different reasons why the election turned out the way it did.
If you do concede, right? If you do concede, but then you spend 4 years saying that the guy is not legit, is that truly a concession? I get it. We had a transfer of power, but you know what? We also had a transfer of power when Trump left, right? Because we've got the elderly man pretending to be President Joe Biden right now. So the issue is that they know that their political narrative is collapsing, and as that control falls apart, they are going to freak out more and more.